Hey Mark, this video is just quickly put together to give you some recommendations on where you're currently at with your social and what you can expect when you come on board with me. I'm going to go through some strategy ideas and just go through your social pages one by one and just give you some recommendations on each. But first I'm just going to introduce myself. My name's Matt Clark. Hi, nice to meet you. Now you've got a face to put to the name. And what I do is I grow people's businesses for them through social and other online and offline means. Okay, so looking at your site really quickly, the main focus seems to be, when I jump on board here, chocolate. And so with this, I'm very surprised to see that all the rest of your pages don't really focus too much on chocolate. You've also got a personal account linking in your email, and when we jump across here, that one's the correct one, so you might want to just change your signature here so that way you've got the 360 brand in there as well. So I'm just going to leave that Pinterest for now. And then again, YouTube, you've got the chocolate, so it's a bit confusing because yeah, we're going across to Facebook, and again it's going back to spring forward, fall back, and something very, it doesn't tell me what the company is. And so, when first looking here, I'm thinking, okay, chocolates, etc. And then when I jump across to Facebook or anything like that, the message completely changes, and I'm looking through here seeing, just some really self-promotional posts, and that's about it. So yeah, let's just start with LinkedIn. Number one, I'm not sure if you've set up your company profile here or not, but definitely recommend that you set up your company profile. There's not much I can comment on here. When we go across to the news blog, there's no favicon on your news blog, so that suggests to me that your SEO isn't really being looked after either. And I'd suggest, really, if you're blogging consistently, make it worthwhile for you, and really look at your SEO strategy as well. Coming into the Pinterest, this looks great, but let's say, for example, if we come across into fitness and diet comedy, and we jump down here and we, for example, click here and click here, it takes us to just the image link. And then let's say we go back to another one, for example here, and we click here, it's going to the image link. What you should be doing is sending all of the people that come across and click on one of these images to your website. So this is all just going to the image file, but you're losing traffic here. You should send them straight to LiveSmart 360, either to your blog or to your main website. Whatever you want them to do. You could even send them to a lead capture page, but definitely you need to utilize this better and send them across to your website. Cool. And so just to give you a heads up, all you have to do is come in here and there'll be a little edit button, and you can edit that link. Cool. Sorry, I'll just get rid of this guy. Okay, so Google Plus, important. It's good to see that you've got a lot of pluses here. I'm not sure how many of those are real and how many are fake with the limited interaction you're getting, but it's okay. You're doing okay here. It's good to see that you're posting relatively often, and it's rich in media, so keep going with that. That's good. But I'd also suggest adding in, just like Facebook, really adding in calls to actions and things like that, where you say learn more here or click here and blah blah blah, because this is all well and good, but without a call to action it's not doing you much. Good to see you using hashtags, but try and use them on all posts, because it does help a lot with the SEO when people are actually signed into Google. Cool. So as far as YouTube, this is okay at the moment. If I was you, I'd set up a trailer video, which is the nice big one here, which auto plays when someone comes along. Cool. So for example, let's go and take a look at any of them. Let's take a look at this. Okay. So there's no link in the first section of the about, so definitely put in the link in this first section, as well as the keyword, which I'm guessing is 360 mix or 360 mist or Zorb Max. Put them as the first words in the description as well. So something more like 360 mist and Zorb Max come from blah blah blah. Learn more about it here, and then put the link, and then you can go in and put in more of the description. This video doesn't even have a link, so definitely you definitely want to come in and add a link in here, and also add more than 200-300 words of content, because this also helps with your SEO. Cool. So that's one thing I'd suggest. Another one is adding annotations through here. You could put in, like, if you have blog posts about sticky blood or any of that kind of stuff, you can have a little annotation like learn more here, and send them off to your blog post or something like that. When you get here, for example, you can have this as a clickable button. It's like click here, and you can send them to the product page or a sign up page or wherever you want to send them, as long as it's on your associated website. So that's something you definitely need to look at. Cool. So when we go back to the channel, you're also not utilizing all the buttons here. You should be setting up all your social buttons so they can all connect, and put a call to action here, like get yours here or whatever. You've got learn more at Live Smart 360, but you should really have that sitting over here somewhere with an arrow, or make that bolder, because this is very inconspicuous. Learn more here, and then have the link to the product. Cool. The other thing is playlists. I'd definitely be putting in playlists for the SEO side of things as well, and don't forget to include other people in your playlists. I know it sounds weird, but that's what you should be doing, other channels and other videos. Great to see you've got a reasonable amount of subscribers at the moment. That's excellent. So yeah, at the end of each video you should also tell people to subscribe and give them a clickable link inside the video, and you'll see that at the end of my video. Cool. So Facebook, here's where it gets very messy and without strategy, and I guess it's the same here as well. It's just very random. I don't see any themes, and it just looks like a lot of random stuff being posted. There doesn't look like there's any actual direction. So for you, I would suggest every week choose a theme, or every fortnight choose a theme, or even just days of the week you can have themes. But either way, have some themes and stick to them. So this week it might be chocolate, and then you update all of the cover image, you put chocolate in here, blah blah blah, change all your ads. All the ads will all be about chocolate, and it's like you could have ads like love chocolate, like this page, love chocolate, like us. And this is how you're going to get thousands and thousands of new likes in here, because 7.5 grand is kind of, it's okay, but it can definitely be a lot more if you're talking about chocolate and things that people like. Other things on your site, so we go into products, and bodybuilding. This is a very competitive niche, so your ads are going to be a bit more expensive here, but things like want to look young, like this page, and you can do all this kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely there just doesn't seem to be any mix between Facebook and the site, and there's just a whole bunch of random posts and then self-promotion. So definitely suggest, again, adding call to actions, adding links, like this doesn't have a link, just things like that. There's really simple things, adding strong calls to action, pinning a post at the top. For example, all the people who land on the timeline, you can have a post pinned here with the main call to actions, like, hey, come and do XYZ, come and fill out a form, come and find out how you can sell our products, or find out how you can get our products cheaper, or whatever it is. And all that kind of stuff is definitely going to help. When we jump into the information on Facebook as well, it's good to see you've got a company overview sitting here. I would suggest putting that link further up, and also filling out all the rest of your details. It looks like there's a bit missing here. For the short description, tell them to click that link, by the way. Just putting it there doesn't say enough. You definitely put in, like, click here, for XYZ benefit. Cool. And yeah, as far as you're talking about this basically says you don't have enough interesting content, or or the niche is very, I guess, unsexy or not a very viral niche. And so, if we're talking about chocolate and things like that, which seems to be the main focus of your website, I'd definitely be putting a heavy focus on chocolate here. And in that way, you can get thousands and thousands and thousands of new people. And sure, only maybe 10% would be qualified, but at the same time, 10% of thousands and thousands is better than 100% of just a few. So yeah, that's some suggestions for you. And now let's go through some things on what you can expect when you come on board with me. Well, if you're like one of our clients last month, $20,410.36 in revenue from social media, SEO, and mailouts. Now I'm just going to quickly go through how we go about doing this. Now, one of the main methods is through Facebook. And what we do is we go ahead and action all of the recommendations that I had for you before, as well as pay for your ads, and really focus on building a community, as well as growing your brand, and in turn, bringing you sales. So something that you're not going to see with anyone else is these custom tools that we've got. And basically what happens is the people, they come along and they click these links up here, right in the newsfeed once we've posted it from our page, and up opens these nice big boxes. And here they can watch videos or look at photos or read some kind of offer and enter their email to get whatever it is that we're giving away for free, or enter in for whatever promotion we're running. And this is how we can keep them right inside Facebook without feeling like they're going to go away anywhere. And it works extremely well for building your list and building your database. Now, some other custom tabs that we've got here, Seat Clothing. This is one of my clients just for some custom tabs. And as you can see on the right hand side, we've actually built him a store, and this is right inside Facebook. So again, people don't need to leave Facebook, and they can stay right in the store and start shopping their products. Again, awesome for return on investment. Some other examples are competition tabs on the left, and again, we build your database so that way they keep coming back every time you send them a new offer to their email. And on the right hand side, your typical unlock. So like this page to unlock whatever it is that we're giving away, and in this case was free plays for a lottery. Now, what about brand growth? How does 17,000, 56,000 people seeing just a couple of photo albums in a single week sound to you? With 68 people or 155 people sharing your posts, this is the kind of stuff that we can do for you. Now, what about YouTube? What if we could put you on the first page of YouTube results? What if there were, say, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people searching for your product, your service, and they come across in Google or in YouTube and they see your video on the first page? How do you think that's going to affect your business? How do you think it's going to affect your sales? What we do is we get you more views, we optimize your channel, we edit your videos, and in turn, you build a massive business from YouTube. I find that YouTube and Facebook are the two biggest profit generators for all of my clients. So here's an example of a really recent client that just came on board. We've just uploaded some of their first videos, and as you can see, we always upload custom thumbnails. We have strong calls to action in the cover image, so they can come across and do whatever it is that we want them to do. In this case was to claim a free book. And same with in the videos at the end, we always put clickable links right inside the video so they can come across to your site and do whatever it is that you are asking them to do, and as well as subscribe and like and do all those kinds of things. So here's an example, and again, you'll see this at the end of my video, where you can see, click here to subscribe, and these are literally clickable links inside the video, or to download the social plans, or to watch a next video, and we can edit this and make it look however you like. And this is another thing that's included in the service. Now, Pinterest. Pinterest is one of the fastest growing social platforms, and people seem to love following brands on Pinterest more so than Facebook. Why? Because it's like marketing without marketing. It doesn't smell like sales, it's just useful, cool, fun little photos they can come around, take a look at, and share with their friends. And what this does is builds your brand's value big time. So what we can do is get you followers fast and then send those followers across to your website. So how do people interact on Pinterest? Have a think about this. Most people on Pinterest are family members and women. Now, who usually does most of the purchasing in the household? The mums. And that's why Pinterest referrals spend 70% more money than visitors referred from non-social channels. Okay, now to finish up, the mega awesome social plan. This is just to show you that I don't just go ahead and post things at random. I map everything out for the month, and of course go ahead and measure everything along the way, see what's working, see what's not. And the other super sexy services, of course, are mobile marketing, mobile website builds, and of course search engine optimization. Now, one thing to really think about with the mobile side of things is mobile web traffic is definitely going to overtake desktop web traffic in the next couple of years. And just to show you what happened when I built a client a mobile website, as you can see here, there were 124 total visits, and from those 124 total visits, there were 61 clicks to call. Now, imagine this, 61 out of 124 people clicked to call. That's about 50% of people. How would you like it if 50% of the visitors who came to your website on the mobile phone ended up giving you a call? This is what happens when a well-optimized mobile site is put in place. Cool, so if you want results like this, like 118% more likes in just 6 days, or 225 new emails added to your database in a single campaign, and of course some nice revenue coming in, then would you be open to having a quick chat on the phone? I never assume that every single business that comes along is going to be the right fit for my services. So what I like to do is make sure that it's going to work for your business. So if you're open to having a chat, just shoot me an email or give me a call on 331 333 8518. That's 331 333 8518. Thank you so much for your time. I'm already enjoying working with you. Chat soon.